name's Daniel Gray, one of the senior instructors here at the Sailing Golf Performance Center, and we're going to cover just a small little topic again on some pitching and chipping around the green, kind of cover a topic that a lot of players kind of misunderstand. So the topic we're going to cover today has a lot to do with the head position through impact and what its purpose is. So typically a lot of players have the common thought of kind of maintaining their head position, kind of staying down through impact, and kind of what we want to cover today is kind of the importance of why that's not the case in chipping. There is actually a fair amount of head movement up through impact. It's only going to be maybe an inch to an inch and a half for most players. Let's take a closer look at this head position. Yellow line is where the head might start at the address position. The blue line is where the head may fall to in the backswing. So the inch to inch and a half we're talking about really comes from the into the backswing up through the follow through. So if you kind of take a note of his head in this position, it's working upwards just at impact and just past impact. The relevance and why that happens is really more of the focus today. So as we start to pitch and chip, we typically add in a small amount of wrist hinge. Very few players would go back with zero wrist hinge, so we're all going to add in just a little bit of wrist hinge for some distance. But as we're moving through impact, if we were to maintain a head position downward, most players lean the shaft forward excessively through impact. Okay, and what that does is it creates a low point that's after the golf ball, maybe a little bit excessively. So I like to see players have a small amount of head movement upwards, 1 to 2 inches, like I said, at max. And that really creates more of a flat spot at the bottom of their pitching. And if you can have a flat spot at the bottom of your chip shots, I think that really allows you to have a very shallow angle of attack. And it also allows you to lean the shaft forwards more than the bounce would allow. Okay, it's very important. So if we're really trying to hit some low check shots, we do need a little bit of head movement upwards. Okay, so that kind of provides a fairly flat angle through the bottom, through the strike. In addition to that, it allows me to lean the shaft forward more than 6 or 7 degrees, which is probably what my bounce is. That gives me a low launch. It also gives me better compression. And in addition to that, the other benefit to this, if my head were to stay down, like I mentioned, I would really never get any release through impact, and the shaft would kind of maintain its position through impact. This little bit of vertical force allows the hand of your left hand, your lead hand, to move upwards. And what that allows is for the shaft, if I were to pull my arm straight away, it kind of allows for some of the club to release. Not release in that method, but release more in that method. So it kind of lines up with the left forearm a little bit. And that's really kind of what gives us a little bit more acceleration at the bottom of the chip shot, because as we're pulling up, the club head is also accelerating. Okay, so again, we're not trying to keep our head down through chipping and pitching. We are trying to have just a little bit of motion up, and those are the two main reasons why we're doing that. I hope that helps your chipping. Thanks for watching.